chapter 7, there are 3 characters. We have the boar, which is John's dad. Then we have his old cleaning fanatic of a mother, the old lady, and finally, the Oscar-nominated Sexiest Man Alive of 1960. Obviously not him, but me, because, you know. And then this guy's just John Conlon. In chapter 7, John and the boar are having dinner, and Boar wants him to work at the coffee exchange, yet John has different plans.
It'd be better than the way you waste your time now, John. After all, what are you going to do with your life?
Well, I was thinking about becoming an actor.
Really? An actor? Well, this kid must be optimistic. After dinner, and the next day, John and Lorraine go to Mr. Pignati's house, where unfortunately Lorraine does eat some snails.
What are they?
Scungolini. They're kind of like snails.
May I use your bathroom?
Of course.
Hey, I found this upstairs. What is it?
Mr. Pignati then explains to John what a charge card is.
There you go.
So you just sign your name, and in the department store you take whatever you want for months, and you don't have to pay for it.
But in the midst of all of that, John makes a rather fascinating discovery. She's dead?
We are now moving on to chapter 8. So the characters in chapter 8 are Lorraine and John. So after John finds out that Conchetta, Mr. Pignati's wife, is dead, he immediately goes to tell Lorraine.
His wife's dead.
What?
I just found her funeral bill.
The next day, John, Lorraine, and Mr. Pignati meet up to go to Pigman's department store. Mr. Pignati gets Lorraine's stockings. They go to visit the pet store.
We should feed him.
Okay.
Don't feed them,
Sorry.
Why not?
because I said so, that's why. And Mr. Pignati eventually decides to get John and Lorraine roller skates.
Lorraine, hurry up.
What for?
Mr. Pignati's gonna buy us roller skates.
We are now ending with our final chapter, chapter 9. In this chapter, the only characters are Norden and John.
Norton has invited John to the cemetery and try to convince him to rob Mr. Pignati's house.
The old guy got anything worth stealing?
Yo, not that I can think of some junk.
Dee Dee's been asking for a lot of electronics. Any TVs or radios?
Not that I can think of.
Norton starts to get on John's nerve and start questioning him. He also started to call Lorraine a screech owl, which John was not happy about it.
Don't call it that, Norton. That's disrespectful.
What are you gonna do about it, Johnny boy?
Yeah, you know what? You're probably right. Probably nothing. I mean, after all, maybe I can just go buy some marshmallows.
Now,
No!
we go to visit the pets. I forgot to do the thing. Pignati meet up to go to stockings.
Don't call it that, John. That's not nice.
John?
Oh my god. Wait.